With the FOMC meeting out of the way, Fed policymakers are free to speak publicly, and speak publicly they will. I'm Romain Bostic with what U.S. financial markets have their eye on in the week ahead. Monday, Boston Fed President Susan Collins, Cleveland head Loretta Mester, and Richmond's Tom Barkin are each scheduled to speak. Economic data that day revolves around consumer credit, with the Bloomberg survey of economists forecasting a $33 billion increase in credit card balances for September. That would be about triple the average monthly advance over the past decade. Earnings on Monday include Palantir, Activision Blizzard, Lyft, Mosaic, and TripAdvisor. Tuesday, Election Day here in the U.S., with the pivotal midterm vote that will determine control of the House and Senate. A vote that is being held against the backdrop of the highest inflation in 2 generations and the widest political divides possibly since the Civil War era. Economic data include the NFIB's small business optimism reading, and earnings will drop this week on that day from Disney, DuPont, Akamai, Affirm, and Novavax. Wednesday, more Fed speak, this time from the heads of the New York and Richmond banks. Economic data that day includes NBA mortgage applications and wholesale inventories, and we will get earnings from Wynn, D.R. Horton, Roblox, Beyond Meat, as well as a few others. Thursday, inflation is back in focus with the CPI numbers for October. The consumer price index has been above 8% for 7 straight months through September, and October is projected to be a lot more of the same, though there will be a modest deceleration. The data comes on the same day that we're expected to hear more speeches from Fed members, including from Dallas Fed President Lori Logan and Kansas City's Esther George. Earnings on Thursday include Yeti, West Rock, Six Flags, Tapestry, and Ralph Lauren. Friday, a quiet day with the main economic data point coming out of the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment release. And while financial markets will be open, Friday also is Veterans Day here in the U.S., so please take some time to recognize the men and women who served in our military and made sacrifices for our freedom. I'm Romain Bostic, and that's a look at the week ahead.